Buble, folks.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. It's the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Sure, it's Christmas once more.
All right, don't hate me. Michael Buble celebrating that his son Noah's doing better. And he's announced that he's going to be actually playing some venues. His album last year in 2016 was great, but canceled all his tours because his son was stricken at 4 years old with cancer. And he's doing so much better. What terrible news. I mean, as a parent, and thank God that he's making recovery. They've made a lot of strides towards certain types of treatments, but man, that's definitely a scary diagnosis as parents. So happy for them. A Navy SEAL, we've talked about this, that was choked out, this Green Beret who died while on secret assignment in Mali early this year. It really increasingly looks like these two Navy SEALs are being investigated in the death of the 34-year-old Staff Sergeant Logan Melger, who was found dead on June 4th at the embassy, housing that he shared with the other special operators in the Mali capital. And one of those Navy SEALs, Petty Officer Tony DeDolph, told a witness that he choked him out in the early hours of the fateful day, NBC News reported, citing in a document. It also alleged that DeDolph, the fellow SEAL, Adam Cranston Matthews, were out to get back at Melger after they felt he intentionally tried to evade them while he was driving to a party, a witness said per NBC. So there has been conflicting reports, one with one version revealing that one of the Navy commandos held Melger and choked, causing him to pass out after failed attempts to revive Melger. They rushed him to an emergency clinic where he was pronounced dead. And then a later account given by DeDolph, according to Business Insider, said that Melger was drunk when he was wrestling with the two SEALs at around 4 a.m. That was another story. And DeDolph told investigators that he and Matthews fell onto Melger's bed and then realized Melger was not breathing. However, a witness said that DeDolph and Matthews, possibly other individuals, had used duct tape. So this news comes 2 days after the Daily Beast reported that SEALs had allegedly been pocketing money from a counterterrorism fund used to pay informants, and when Melger found out about this, they offered him a cut, but he declined. And I just had the feeling all along that, yeah, they killed him. So sad. What is the root of all evil? The love of money. The greed factor just sets in at every single level. These people that work so friggin' hard to become a Navy SEAL, not everybody gets in. It's just sad. Young, stupid. But it happens to the best of us, I guess, in this world. And it's just sad that it's our men in uniform that are out there to put their lives on the line, and fortunately, I guess we all can fall victim to it one way or another. It's just I'm sad that it came down to the death of this one, and now their careers, their lives are over as we know it. How much time that they're going to actually end up spending, both of them, could be the rest of their lives, and was it worth that? Really? Just one stupid decision? People think. But at least we know what the story is, and the story's coming out on that, so at least the family really knew what the skinny was on this whole thing, and the truth is coming to light, and I guess that's some real honest-to-goodness closure. I guess that's a beautiful thing. Did you hear about the first digital pill? It's been approved by the FDA, and it includes a sensor that tracks a patient's use of the medication Abilify, the pill created by a pharmaceutical. Protus Digital Health is a version of Abilify, and Bloomberg Technology reports this. Abilify treats depression, bipolar disorder, and schizophrenia. The Food and Drug Administration said that the pill's sensor sends a message to the wearable patch, which triggers a mobile application so that patients can track the medication's use. Patients can allow their caregiver and physicians to access the information. Bloomberg said that while many health professionals embrace the technology, others express concerns about a threat to patients' privacy. So being able to track the ingestion of medications prescribed for mental illness may be useful for some patients, says Dr. Mitchell Mathis, director of FDA's Division of Psychiatry and the Products and Center for Drug Evasion and Research. A digital pill, eh? We knew it was coming. There is some possibilities. A patient's privacy? Well, why can't the doctor know if he actually took his medication or not? If only the doctor actually has privy to that information. I think it's very fascinating and very interesting at the same time. You could actually see it working in the body. Pretty cool technology. We'll be back.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it, don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on. To trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
For the people is there.
Your American heritage. Showers of granite came raining down after the blast. DeWitt Clinton smiled approvingly. It was an insane idea, a 363-mile canal from Albany, New York to Lake Erie. Irish immigrants were happy to get 85 cents a day plus good food and lodging to dig the big ditch, the Erie Canal. It was a mind-boggling engineering marvel that would open up trade to and from the west. Horses and mules plodded down the towpaths, pulling the canal boats to a new frontier. This has been Don Keyes with another daguerreotype in Your American Heritage.
Your American Heritage is an exclusive production of For the People and can be heard Monday through Friday right here on this station. Your American Heritage.
It's 6 a.m. 40 million Americans are waking up to a Gillette shave. And at our factory in Boston, 1,200 workers are starting their day building on over 100 years of heritage, craftsmanship, and innovation. Today, we're bringing you America's #1 shave at lower prices every day, putting money back in the pockets of millions of Americans. As one of those workers, I'm proud to bring you Gillette quality for less because nobody can beat the men and women of Gillette. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Introducing the official For the People coffee mug featuring the colorful red, white, and blue For the People logo with Keith Allen on a ceramic 11-ounce coffee mug, perfect for any hot beverage of your choice. This mug is a great reminder of what we stand for: God, country, and family, with conservative values and good old-fashioned common sense. To order your For the People coffee mug, pay just $20 plus $3.99 shipping and handling at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And enjoy.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate online at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll get a vacation voucher and maximum tax deduction.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Your daily infusion of common sense is on your radio right now. You can do a reset if you have been contaminated, possibly, by CNN, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, any of those. You can literally do a reset daily here on this broadcast. And we're here to educate. So you don't have to walk around in a daze feeling confused like most people do that watch those networks or read leftist newspapers to try to actually get the news. And all they're getting is a bunch of propaganda of fake news. There are residents, though, in a Oklahoma city that's just a little confused and a little dazed because the government, apparently up to something here, well, they're concerned that the Department of Homeland Security is conducting a biological weapons simulation in Newkirk, Oklahoma. That's where I'm talking about. And reporting on this, Fox 23 brought this story to light. So it's gotten some play on the World Wide Web and made the wire services on AP. But Newkirk, Oklahoma, a resident says, "I just got sick to my stomach." Newkirk resident Dennis Jordan, he says, "I think if they want to test this stuff, let them go to Los Alamos, you know? I think it's stupid." The DHS said in a local newspaper notice that it wanted to release non-hazardous, this is how they put it, non-toxic chemicals and biological materials